This is Two Takes, One Marriage.
I'm Jonah.
And I'm Susan.
We'll be talking about whatever is on our minds.
The random thoughts, the funny stuff, and the conversations that probably didn't need microphone.
Real
love, real life,
really funny.
Welcome back. How you doing, babe?
I'm good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Anything exciting happening this week? Or
Anything
this past week? Or anything new with you that you want to share with everyone?
Anything new? I know that this past weekend we went and looked at getting new washer and dryer.
Yeah, we did do that. And we decided that we were going to go ahead and do that purchase as a start to redoing the pantry.
Oh, yes, yeah.
It's going to be hopefully no more...
Big purchases?
No.
Or what?
The pantry, no more wire shelving.
Oh, wire shelving, yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of wire shelving. Give me this shelving.
Well, yeah, I mean, wire shelving, you can't stack like little things on it. It'll just fall through.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. So, yeah, we did. And so the washer and dryer will be...
Then it'll be more storage because you're planning on doing a little L shape with the...
Yep, even more. That's why I'm excited about it. So the washer and dryer will be... You can have it like side by side or you can stack them. So we're going to have them side by side until we get the shelving, figured out, and then we'll move them to stacked. So, yeah, that was definitely exciting. Let's see. Valentine's Day was this past weekend. Our Valentine's was very much stay at home and enjoy each other's company at home, playing video games and ordering food.
Yeah, ordering our favorite things.
Yep.
So, got some chicken wings and some sushi.
Yep, it was a very good Valentine's Day. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So, yeah, anything else? I think that's it.
Yeah, not much other stuff, so.
Okay, well then let's get into the episode. All right, so this episode is more for Jonah because this is definitely something in his aspect of the world. It's sports related, so he will know more than anything about these things. I can honestly say right now that I don't know stats, I don't know records, I don't know anything other than my own personal opinions of certain sports and how I feel about them.
So we're going through stats and stuff?
No, we're not going to go through stats, but I might ask a question. Who do you think would be more likely to do something? And I'm sure there's some stats in which we could look at to see who would make the better whatever. But I don't have that information off the top of my head. I'm not like that. Not with sports. As much as I enjoy my sports, I enjoy sporting events. I'm not like a sports fanatic. And I don't feel like you're a super sports fanatic. Like you don't know minuscule details unless it pertains to Alabama. If anything, you might know a little bit more about their stats overall through their career.
At least the past 15 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you'll know probably a little bit more stats wise if anything were to come up. But yeah, it's purely just to be fun and enjoyable and just more so our opinions than anything. And
okay. Sounds fun.
So,
first of all, before we get into that.
Okay.
What is going on with the Braves right now? Got my Braves shirt on today. I don't know what's going on with our training staff each year, but something the past 3 years crazy has happened to one of our players. And this year, we signed Ha-Seong Kim, and he just had a freak accident where a lot of you probably already know, where he slid on ice and broke something in his hand.
I'm going to tell you right now, I did not know that.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, he's
not everyone will know that.
Yeah, he's our new shortstop that we signed. And he's going to miss the first part of the season because of that.
How many games?
First half of the season, so like probably won't be back until like June or July or something like that. And
Wait,
then
so
we
when
have
does the season officially start?
the spring games are starting
April 4th last year was their home opener.
Yeah, well, yeah,
And
and
we
they
went for
had
your
7
birthday.
games before that, like the 7 regular season. There's going to be 15 spring training games.
Yeah, but those are training games. Those aren't like...
Yeah, they're not part of the season.
They're not your season. They're your training, but they're not your season.
They won't start up until March.
Okay.
But, yeah, and then we had Spencer Schwellenbach go down with an elbow injury. He's going to miss some time, too. And then another one of our young pitchers that came onto the scene, Herschel Waldrop, found something floating around in his arm or something loose in his arm the other day, and now he's going to probably have to have surgery. So I haven't seen any updates yet. You've probably already gotten that news, but yeah.
Loose in his arm?
There's some like bodies loose in his arm. I don't know what that.
Bodies? Wait. Are you talking like a body part is
No,
falling?
I don't know.
Like bone? Are you talking like bone?
Little pieces of
Bone have fallen off? Like his arm is decaying?
No, I think it's like certain part of his arm, like there's like loose things in it when he's throwing, so like he has to get that checked out.
That's scary. I don't even want to think about that. Like, to imagine something just like loose in my arm that I just don't know about, and it's just there gangling. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's scary.
So we were like, we got something bad juju put on us since we've won the World Series. It seems like. Well, I mean, after that we had that 100-game win season, but ever since then, it's been wild.
See, I'm telling you, he knows his sports stuff. Okay.
Well,
I
mean, that's just from social media. I don't even know the updates on the players yet, though.
That's not on my social media. That's on your social media. It's not crossing my social media, and I don't know how many people it's crossing their social media. So that everyone probably learned something today. Mm-hmm. In that moment in time. All right, are you ready to get into this?
Yes, sorry
for
interrupting. But.
No, you're good. I just want to make sure you're done giving us updates before I jump into this. Good?
We're good.
Okay. All right, so this is going to be teams we root for based on just vibes, just how you feel. It's not your actual, like, who you root for, but I think all of your answers are going to be the same. But whatever, it's fine. All right, so which team just looks cool? Like, out of all the teams, which one just looks cool? And I think you're going to say Alabama, but...
Of any sport?
Yeah, it could be any sport. It could be the NFL. It could be the NBA. It could be...
Like, cool, like, uniforms or just swagger?
Yeah, who just looks cool? Like, who just gives cool vibes?
That's a tough one because Alabama hasn't been really known for their coolness. They've been known for their toughness and
it's not what people are known for. It's what you enjoy.
What I enjoy.
Like what you think is cool.
Well, I mean, obviously Alabama football.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. I thought you were gonna say Alabama football. Like, okay, so out of all the teams, who has the best uniforms?
Out of all the teams, who has the best uniform?
Yeah, like who, based off vibes, who has the best uniform? Really
clean uniforms. Oregon always puts out some cool, like when they wear their chrome helmets, and their Alabama doesn't really, like, they're just plain, like red and white or white. Georgia's cool when they do their blackout. BYU's got some cool color schemes.
He can't pick one.
Yeah.
You can't just pick one. I think the Braves have the best uniform. They got the red, white, and blue.
I think that my favorite uniform is probably the Brave City Connect jerseys.
Yeah. No, I like their red, white, and blue. America. Woo.
Yeah.
What mascots? Like, are there any mascots that like would intimidate you if you were to like meet them? I'd be intimidated by the BYU Cougar.
The Cougar?
Yeah, especially because like they can dance, they could do flips, and it's like I would be, because they're gonna try to like want you to dance with them and stuff. Like, you know, I'd be too scared. I'd be like, I don't dance. I don't dance.
When I was in Arizona, we went to the Phoenix Sun Stadium, and like the gorilla came by, and that was kind of intimidating. Like one of the missionaries called him over and was like, "Hey, can we get a picture?" And we got a picture with the gorilla from the Suns. It was fun.
Okay, so like, aren't there certain teams that have like actual like physical animal mascots?
Yeah, Georgia. Auburn has a actual eagle that they fly into the stadium every game. LSU brings a Bengal tiger to the stadium sometimes.
Okay, see, now that would
I don't think they bring it every game, but
I know, but like, watch me be at the game that they bring it and it gets loose.
And Texas has a long.
Yeah, but I don't. That's a bull, right? No,
it's a cow.
It's just a regular cow.
Yeah,
it just has horns.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought bulls were the ones that had horns.
Oh, bulls are
a type of cow. I
think.
But they also have horns, so I don't know. Is it considered a bull or is it just a cow?
Longhorn, I think, is a meat cow. Like it's type of meat cow.
Okay. Well, if anyone knows the answer to that, let us know. We might look it up later.
Yeah.
But I think if it was like a bull, what are their colors?
What are Texas colors?
Yeah.
Orange and white.
Okay. I don't know it off the top of my head. It's good thing.
It's like a brownish orange and white.
Brownish orange and white.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not too bad. If
Yeah.
they did have a bull, it wouldn't come after them, so it'd be okay.
No, you don't remember seeing that commercial?
Oh.
I forgot to lock the
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not orange. That's an orange color. That's not brown. That's
What's
straight orange.
It's not bright orange. It's got a brownish tint to it.
Yeah, but that's 100% orange. Like, you can't tell me that's not orange.
Well, I'm saying like it's not like some other, like Auburn's orange is not dark orange like that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up later because I think I'm thinking of something else than what you're thinking of. I think I'm thinking of a different.
In my high school, North Cobb didn't have a dark orange like Texas does. But Kell High School has a dark orange like Texas.
Yeah, but I can still distinct that that's orange.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's brown. I'm just saying it has.
Well,
it's not like.
I'm trying to see brownish orange,
Yeah.
and for me, I'm thinking like it's more like a super dark orange. But
No, it's not crazy dark. But
yeah. Okay. Then we are thinking the same color. I was like, I'm not crazy. I can distinctly say that is orange. I am slightly colorblind, but
yeah, that's what I was about to mention. But I don't know if that is the oranges.
No, orange is not usually my worst color. It's usually with greens and blues, depending on the shade. Because there are sometimes where it is blatantly green and I can see that it's green. But if you're looking at like, a dark green and like a medium bluish teal kind of like in between, I can, because there's so many different colors of blue and green, and they do somewhat look alike depending on the shade. So that's my biggest one. Sometimes I have issues with pink and red depending on it. Like, again, it just depends on the shade. But if it's like this, I can tell that that's a red. 100%.
Yeah, that's red.
I know that's red.
This is blue.
Yes.
That's
and I
blue
can tell
too.
that's blue. And I can tell this is blue. Well, this more looks black to me.
It's a very dark navy blue.
Okay. Yeah. That one looks more like a blue. This one looks more like a black to me.
Yeah.
And then a Sprite can, completely green. I know it's green. I can tell it's green. It is a very bright green. So it's very distinct and noticeable. So that's that.
And now back to sports.
Yeah, back to sports. Way to tangent there. Okay, so what names in the sports industry sound fake? Like team names that sound fake.
Team names that sound fake.
Yeah, like they're not real.
They're not. What do you mean by?
Like if they were called I think there's actually one called the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Like, to me, I wouldn't think a sport thing. If I heard Buffalo Bills, I'd think like a restaurant or something. Like,
Oh, you mean like someone
something
who
that
didn't know the team, you would say this, and they would think that
it was fake, like you were making it up.
Referred to something else.
Either referring to something else or like you were making it up. So like, the Atlanta Braves, like.
Well, I mean, you could say the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, like
You wouldn't think of
you would
football.
Yeah.
Or any sporting event because they're more than just football.
And if you were telling someone about it, they'd be like, "No, that's not real. You're just pulling my chain," type of thing. Like, yeah. So what other names, like team names, sound fake?
The Washington Commanders.
Yeah, interesting.
That was the first team that popped into my head.
Yeah.
But also their other name, the Redskins. Like you wouldn't think of football that way too.
Not football, but you would probably think baseball.
Yeah, I could see that.
People would probably think baseball.
But then you had the Indians as well. They're called the Guardians now, but they used to be Cleveland Indians.
Yeah, and you've got the Braves, who are considered some.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Also, the Braves. You wouldn't think of anything like that.
Yeah, but like they don't sound fake. Like I don't know. I'm also in the sports era, so I'm
in my sports era.
Not sports era. I know sports. Like I'm not.
Yeah, if we did that TikTok trend, you would know the.
Oh no! I would not know names. I wouldn't think that you were lying to me if you told me a team name because I think they're all like Cougars.
Well, I mean, like if you do animal names, like I think people are gonna apply that to because so many sports do animal.
I find it interesting though that BYU Cougars, like it's BYU, and they're the Cougars, and cougar can also mean another term for an older lady dating
or marrying.
Yeah, so. That sort of thing. I think that's funny. That's the association that you have with those two. I think that they're very contradictive of each other. Okay. All right. Next is going to be sports things that make zero sense. Okay. Like what's something in sports to you that makes zero sense? What's a sport thing?
Something in sports that makes zero sense.
Like, is there anything you can think of?
The new kickoff rule in the NFL.
Okay, for those who don't know that, will you please enlighten us on that?
Well, I don't know exactly, but it's like they line up all and it has to go into the certain zone when they kick it.
Certain zone?
Yeah, like it has to land in the landing zone or it's a penalty, I think. I don't really know the whole...
That sounds...
But it's huge. It's like a big part of the field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's not just like
so
one
like
thing.
I don't know. That one's weird.
Sorry, I'm readjusting, guys. I have to readjust.
Something that doesn't make sense is all the rest that they give NBA players now. It's like it used to be such a cool thing what they used to talk about back on like 2K, like when you're doing my player back in like 2K12 up until recently about how players would have the longevity and like how many games or how long of the season they played without being injured. But now they're like resting players, and they're not even like they don't have an injury or anything like that. So like, if you're gonna buy a ticket to that game, you don't get to see your favorite player. You have to, and if like that's the only time you can get a ticket to a game, then you're out of luck.
Okay.
Well, what were you thinking? What was that? Not what you were?
No. Those are things that you make zero sense. Here's an example of one. Why does football have 100 coaches on the sidelines?
Have
like
100 coaches.
Things that make zero sense.
Why do people yell at the TV like they're actually gonna hear them?
Yeah, like something like that. Like that makes zero sense, but people still do it. Right here. Suspect number 1. He yells at the TV. Okay. Why is baseball 9 hours long? It's not as bad now.
Baseball 9 hours long?
It's an exaggeration, but like make it make sense on there's 9 innings, and also now that they have the clock down.
Great.
I know. But I'm saying now that they have the clock down, it just seems like sometimes even with the clock ticking down for the pitcher to throw, it still takes like 3 to 4 hours for a game. When I feel like potentially it could be less.
Well, it depends on how the pitching is going.
Yeah.
Because if they're striking out every time, you're going to be just flying through innings.
True.
But you also got to account for pickoffs. Like if the pitcher trying to pick off a runner on one of the bases.
Yeah.
That's going to take a little time because he's got to get that resets the clock. And then also the batter gets a timeout.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know, but that takes forever. Like, just go with the game. Let's just play. Just play. Just hurry up. Because I want to see things stop. I don't know.
So.
Also, when I go to the baseball games, I'm mostly taking pictures of us the whole time. I like to watch it, but I also like to take pictures and enjoy the company of who I'm with. Someone else likes to really, really just focus solely on the game. Very into the game.
I paid money to go see them play in the stadium, so I'm going to get all of it that I can.
Okay. So, what is one rule that you would immediately change in any sporting event? You can pick one for football, one for basketball, one for baseball, one for whatever. Like, you can have one rule to change for each sport. So what rule would you change immediately?
The rule I would change immediately would be if you transfer schools, you got to sit out a year.
Dang. So, like, why would that be your rule?
It would change a lot of this development for players, I feel like.
Well, that they would stick with their team and not go.
Yeah.
Because do you think that aren't they now officially getting paid?
Yeah, that's...
Have they always been paid or no?
No, when did I know? I think it was like 2020 is when NIL started coming around.
So now that they officially get paid, they can college jump, and before
because
typically you would stay with your college because that's where you have your scholarship.
Well, I mean, back in the day you could transfer, but you would have to sit out a year.
Oh. So they took that rule away?
Yeah, they changed a lot of things.
So you would just reinstate an old rule?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you also didn't have multiple transfers. Like now...
Well, now you have multiple transfers because you can go where the money is. It's not necessarily based on...
And there could be tampering, like all that stuff that happened with Clemson and Ole Miss, yeah. So
would that be the only rule you would change there? And then do you have any others for any other sports?
Well, yeah, that'd be something I'd change for college. Another rule I would change would be take the group of 5 out of ever competing in the Power 5 playoffs.
What?
No, not the Power 4 The group of 5 teams, yeah, take those teams out of competing in the playoffs with the Power 5 teams because they're never. They have their own playoffs.
Okay.
Um,
You don't have to have a rule if you don't want to have a rule. It's just.
yeah, no, I'm just thinking of other things. I would probably take the targeting crap out of the college football.
You already picked your rule for college football.
I did already. Well,
It
I
was
just did
one
2
rule.
college. I just did 2 college things.
No, you could only do one.
I did 2.
No, then take your second one back. You only get one. You get one wife.
Yes, I know.
That's a New Girl quote if you have never seen New Girl. Athletes, we know personality, not performance. Okay? So this is like, examples is like, everyone knows Travis Kelce because he is dating Taylor Swift and the celebrity energy.
Viva Las Vegas.
LeBron James' main character energy. I don't know.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
definitely.
Patrick Mahomes is face of football vibes, which I don't fully hardly agree with that. But so questions is who
Sesame Street more like.
Okay, who has the strongest aura out of all the players?
Anthony Edwards.
Okay. Who is that?
Timberwolves shooting guard. Went to Georgia.
Okay.
He plays in the NBA.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Because I'm like, are we talking football here? Are we talking baseball? Who is this person? I'm like, deer in the headlights over here. Because again, I don't know people.
Acuna has some aura too when he
Yes.
hits nukes.
Yeah. Acuna's pretty good. What's his name?
Your husband?
No. He's on the Braves. He's the designated hitter.
Who? Marcell Ozuna?
He's got strong aura. Certain days he's got it.
Yeah.
Who seems like they'd host a reality show?
Like one of the athletes?
What athlete do you think would host a reality show? I'm gonna go Jason Kelce.
I was about to say that.
Jason, yeah.
Jason Kelce, 100%.
Either him
and Kylie.
or Travis. I could see Travis doing it too. Like Jason and Travis doing a reality show. And they're the host. And it's going to be like some sort of brotherly type of show.
I could
Kylie
see
Kelce
Ozzy
doesn't
Albies
seem-
doing like like a home type of show with his like fish tanks and stuff. Home decorating.
Home decor.
I don't know about home decor, but something like with building like exotic fish tanks in the house or whatever.
Yeah, that's like home decor. This is home decor. This is home
Yeah,
decor.
but it would be like specific.
Well, that's fine, but it's still considered home decor.
I guess so, yeah.
Like it would be like a home decor TV show like on HGTV. My mom loves HGTV. It's one of her favorites.
There's some good shows on there.
But back to Kylie. I don't think she would want to do a reality show because I don't think she would have anything that she would want to be a.
Just Travis and Jason.
Yeah, they seem like a good duo. I
mean, on the New Heights podcast, or
yeah, I don't know. That's my personal opinion. I don't see her like caring that much because I don't think she likes reality TV. I could be wrong, but she doesn't seem like that kind of person. Okay, so now sport movies. Okay, which sports movie defines the culture?
Sports?
Of all the sports movies, which one defines the culture the most? Gotta be quick.
I mean, I just immediately thought, Remember the Titans.
Okay, that's a great one. I like that one. Or The Blind Side. I like The Blind Side.
Yeah, the only problem with that is the story is just nowhere close to what actually happened. So.
Yeah, but it emotional.
Yeah.
And it's more so about the family dynamic rather than it is football.
Yeah.
You're not really like learning about football. You run a mile. You run a mile. What's the quote? Do you know the quote?
If you drop my football,
you run a
you
mile.
run a mile.
If you don't block or something, you run a mile. Constantly running. Okay. So what sports movie makes you emotional?
Probably Forever Strong. Oh my goodness, I couldn't think of the name of Forever Strong. Get emotional with when Kurt dies.
Okay, which one is overrated?
Overrated.
Yeah, what sports movie is considered overrated?
Overrated. I don't know.
Okay, I have no examples. The only what? The Kid. Is it The Kid?
The Kid.
I don't know. No, maybe it's not The Kid. There's one where he goes back to be a baseball player.
Oh, The Rookie.
The Rookie.
Where like he's a baseball coach.
Yeah.
And
I like that one, but like
that could be overrated.
Yeah, it's not my top tier. And I don't know. I feel like there was a time, yeah, he was throwing fastballs, but at what risk? Because he went back and then he ended up hurting himself worse. So, at what risk? Which one has the best locker room speech?
What's that movie? Drawing a blank. There's not a locker room speech in that one.
Not necessarily a locker room speech, but isn't there?
I think I'm thinking of Remember the Titans. In the last game. Yeah, it's the last game. That's the one I'm thinking of.
All right, this is...
Yeah, that is one, because Yost gets up and talks to him.
Okay, all right. So, hot take round. Rules, no explanation longer than 20 seconds. The other person must react dramatically. Okay, are you ready? Football is actually just organized chaos.
Yeah, there's a lot of chaos going on.
Basketball players have better personalities than football players.
I don't know. I think that's pretty similar.
Halftime shows are more important than the game.
No, absolutely not.
Not to you, but as a whole, probably. Most people don't understand the rules, but pretend they do.
That's true. That is 100% true.
Okay, so now we're going to ask our listeners, what's your most uninformed sports opinion and what rule would you change in the world of sports? I didn't get to list my rule. I'll give you guys my rule. My rule is that the batting, like who goes up to bat, you don't get to do the designated hitter. Your designated hitter should be in the lineup every time, or you just get an extra person, and everybody just gets an extra person to have their designated hitter hit in the lineup.
Wait, what?
In the lineup,
yeah,
the designated hitter doesn't always go, right?
Yeah, he does.
Not always.
What are you saying?
Azunia, he doesn't always go out every inning. Like, well, not every inning, but like he doesn't go out every game.
Because someone else is the DH.
Okay, then I only want one DH.
Well, okay.
Or I don't know, but like
because they swap people around because
I don't want no swapping. Maybe that's my rule. No swapping. No swapping. The lineup is the lineup. End of story. That's what you do. Unless there's an injury, that's what you do.
So you don't want them to pinch hit at all?
No. Take that out.
That is a hot take.
Listen, the lineup is the lineup.
Wow.
That's my opinion.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Same with football. The lineup is the lineup.
Okay, you can't do that in football because
I can do it whatever I want. It's my rule.
Nobody on defense plays every snap. They swap people in and out all the time on defense and on offense too.
Listen.
It's not like
I will allow it to be the rule is you switch at halftime. You have team A and you got team B. A plays the first half, B plays the second. Same people.
That's just not how football works because you got people that are specialists for different things.
Well,
you got people on defense that are better at stopping the run. You got people on defense that are better at coverage.
Well,
so
then
you swap out DBs. You swap out more linebackers.
You should have an even amount on both sides for
goodness.
both halves. And you have Team A and Team B.
I'm happy you're not in charge of, you're not commissioner of
football.
The football or baseball.
Well, I mean, it would make it a lot easier for someone to follow if all the players stayed the same and they were in the same lineup and everything was consistent.
That is on the level of what Adam Silver is proposing.
I'm with you.
He's talking about getting rid of the NBA draft and having guys pick what team they're going to go to.
Okay, that's different. That's not the same as keeping a lineup the same.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's on the level of that kind of craziness.
Oh. Okay, you're just comparing craziness. I thought you were saying that's what he was doing.
No.
Because that's why I was standing with him. I don't stand with him anymore because, no. The draft, I feel like, I don't feel like the players should be able to pick because that the whole point of the draft is so that they can get the best players. And if you have, let's say the last pick
go undrafted.
Yeah, the people who go undrafted, they decide, oh, I'm gonna go play for you. We don't want you. We didn't want you, but now we're having to force to take you.
Yeah.
No. The draft, I'm behind the draft. Sorry, I said I was even with you to begin with. That was a lie. No, I stand by myself that it would be easier to know who's people at, and as long as they play in the same thing, and you change people out at halftime. You'd be like, okay, be team 2, so that way you have segregation. But
also, you're not accounting for the wear and tear of a running back.
That's why you switch it out at halftime. Don't you have 2 running backs on the field?
No, not always.
Not always, but that could be one of your things. At halftime, you have 2 of them out there instead of 1. You have to do, but once you decide who's going to be Team A and who's going to be Team B, now the next game, Team A could be second half, or you could switch out the players. But like when the refs, like for baseball, take baseball for example, when the refs get the lineup of who's pitching, who's batting, that's the order you stay in, that's the order you go in. No buffs, no butts, no nothing. That's what you do. That's the same thing I'm saying.
She's in Little League mode.
Whatever. I still think it should be done. But that doesn't mean that you can't change the order the next game. You can change your order.
I know.
But it must be that order all game for that specific game. So, again, they can change the games at football. Team A can have all these people, and Team B have all these people.
Mm-hmm.
Have first half, second half, or first half, second half. And then next game, they're like, you didn't do too well with Team A. Let's test you out on Team B and see if you work better with those players. And they might have a good team. They might have a good thing. So the only people who are exempt from that is basketball, because they make substitutions like I don't know. I also don't pay attention to basketball very much, so it's not really my go-to. But I think with basketball it's different because it's constant going back and forth. It's not kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But it's so much constant.
Because hockey and basketball swap out constantly.
Well, but that's because
and lacrosse
the
swaps
field
out a lot.
But like, think of the field though. So like a football field, you're getting all the way over here, like, and you've got times in which you're taking 30 seconds to breathe while they're watching a replay or they're doing this, that, and the other. Basketball is so boom, 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 boom. They'll go back and forth on the court 3 times before a quarterback gets halfway to the halfway point on a football field. Does that make sense? So there's so much going back and forth that they need to change out people so that people don't die.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of breaks in basketball as there is in other sports. So that's why. That's why I have my rules and my hot takes. But
Hot takes.
so maybe we can do this again another time, but we could maybe draft our ultimate sports experience.
Yeah.
That could be something that we do. I'm not sure, but overall opinion on the episode, love. I want to know your opinion on this episode.
Get a lot of heat for some of the things
Oh,
said.
who do you think's gonna get more heat, me or you?
Well, what you just said. I think you.
Okay. Well, I also think that there aren't like a ton of sports listeners to us, so I think I might slide.
Yeah.
I feel like more people will not understand what you're saying, and so they'll side with me because then they'll be like, yeah, because then I'll be able to know who's on the field and I'll be able to understand what's going on because I know who it is. Just saying. I don't know. This is my hot take. Whatever. Also, refs, I don't care. The only time you should be mean is when there's a fight breaking out and you're trying to stop it. That's the only time to be mean. There is no reason to be mean to people who are not like this close to punching you. That is like self-defense. But you to just be a jerk and call a play just because you don't like the team or just because you're being like, I don't know.
A lot of people get thrown out of baseball games for stupid stuff. So
sometimes, yeah. The other times, it is called for. Okay, I don't want someone yelling in my face. Yeah. So, coaches, don't yell in people's faces. I know you get riled up, but that is no excuse. You should not, go about it the right way because that's how we get fights. And that is when referees are 100% allowed to be mean. But other than that, I don't think that they should be mean, and I don't think that they should be like, I think they should just do what they're kind of trained to do. Call plays. If someone doesn't like their play and like they don't like their call, unfortunately, like that's how he saw it. Just let it go. It is what it is. Get it the next pitch, get it the next round, whatever it is, But I feel like refs get a lot of grief and a lot of bite back at them when they're just trying to make a call and they have two sets of eyes. It's not like they can see everything. So at an angle, especially if you're looking at something at an angle, it can look completely different than what it looks like head on.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just have to let the ref do his job. You can call for a replay or, you can, is it challenge the play?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's doing it the right way. I know you have limited ones you can do it for. Isn't there like a limit that you have each game? I know there's a limit, and maybe we increase that limit by 2. I don't know how many limit. What's the limit?
1.
1? Okay, yeah. So you have 3. You can challenge 3 times in the whole game. I feel like that's plenty fair to challenge, as long as you don't yell at the ref and gripe at the ref every time. I don't know. I do love refs. My dad was a ref, and refs hold a little place in my heart. So I just think sometimes they get a lot of slack. Other times there are a few that ruin it for the rest of the world, but majority of the refs are just trying to do their job, and they're doing it the best of their ability, and they're human. So they're not a robot. If we had a robot would be more accurate and would be able to call the call exactly as it is, but that's not what it is. So they're human. Be nicer. That would also be a rule. I don't know. I love refs. I thought about being one time. It was pretty cool. So that's my spiel. Alrighty. Well, thanks guys. Thanks for hanging out. Let us know in the comments your thoughts, your opinions on sports things. I do want Jonah to kind of keep us updated going into baseball season. So probably the first, what, you think you can get us a update 10 seconds? Or do you need a minute? First minute of the show be a recap of what's going on in Brave Country.
Sure.
Okay, so we'll have that segment every episode for baseball season coming forward. So it doesn't matter what the topic is, 100%. We're going to have an update for those, especially those sports lovers that maybe don't get to catch the games or can't keep caught up on that. We're going to make that Jonah's job for you. So every week, you better have something.
Okay.
For 1 minute, talk about Braves country.
Sounds good.
I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready for baseball.
Me too.
Ready for the warmth too, just a little bit.
Now that football's over, I'm ready for a sport to come back into my life. So
I'm not enough.
I said a sport.
Oh.
I'm not talking about.
It sounds like you have something missing in your life because you said a sport to come back into your life. So I'm not enough. I'm not enough. Oh, woe is me.
That's what I was saying.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. We'll see you next week. Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Bye.